Hi everyone, so this is the first video on simplifying algebraic fractions by factorising. So your first example will be 6x plus 8 over 2. So if we look at the top line, we can factorise 6x plus 8 by taking a number outside the brackets. So just remember, factorising means brackets. And if we look at 6 and 8, we have to think about what's the biggest number that I can divide 6 and 8 by. And the biggest number we can divide both of those numbers by is 2. So 2 goes outside the brackets. 2 multiplied by what will give me 6x. So 2 times 3 is 6, and we put in our x. Sign in the middle is plus. Then 2 times what gives me 8, so 2 times 4. And that's the top line factorised. And it's all over 2. 2 and 2, 2 in the top line, 2 in the bottom line, so we can cancel out our 2. And that leaves us with the answer of 3x plus 4. So our next example, 16x plus 8 over 12. So again, we can factorise the top line. We have to think, right, what's the biggest number I can divide 16 and 8 by? So the biggest number I can divide those by is 8. So 8 goes outside the bracket. 8 multiplied by what will give me 16. So we have 2's are 16. And don't forget about the x. Sign in the middle is plus. 8 multiplied by what gives me 8? 8 times 1 is 8. So that's our top line factorised. Don't forget to put it all over 12. And then we'll try to simplify it. So if we look at 8 and 12, we can divide both 8 and 12 by 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. Open our brackets, 2x plus 1. And 12 divided by 4 is 3. And that's it, fully simplified. Next example, 25 minus 5c over 40. So again, factorise the top line. Biggest number I can divide 25 and 5 by is 5, so 5 goes outside the bracket. Open up your bracket. 5 times 5 will give me 25. Sign in the middle is take away. 5 multiplied by 1 will give me 5. We can put the 1 down if we want. And don't forget about the c. So I would probably just leave that as 5 minus c, all over 40. So if we forget about the brackets for now and just look at the 5 and 40, we could simplify those by dividing by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So on our top line, we're just going to be left with our bracket. Can put 1 on the outside if you want to. 40 divided by 5 is 8. And that's it, fully simplified. Next example, question 4. So we've got 8 all over 24b plus 32. So we'll notice this time that we can factorise the bottom line, so that's fine. So our top line is just going to be left as 8. 24b plus 32, what's the biggest number I can divide both 24 and 32 by? And that will be 4, so 4 will go outside the bracket. 4 multiplied by what gives me 24, so 4 sixes are 24. 6, don't forget about your b. Sign in the middle is a plus. 4 multiplied by what gives me 32, 4 eights are 32. And that's your examples.